over to the store cupboard now. I'll start on the top shelf where I tend to keep a lot of the noodles. And again, I mentioned about the international supermarket that I like to go to, and it's amazing what you can find in there. Because, yeah, well, I've got some rice vermicelli here, which is really quick to cook, again, gluten-free, mung bean vermicelli, and there's a corn one there, more rice ones, sweet potato ones as well. I must admit they all taste pretty much the same, but it's just nice to have a bit of variety. And I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming the ones that are sort of bean based might have a bit more protein in, because there's a pea one as well that you can get. So yeah, that's just to add more variety in there. Also, up top we keep our chocolates, the idea being it's harder to reach up there, but that action is actually quite well rehearsed now. We do try and go for the 85 or 70 plus really. I must say that actually at the moment I'm trying to cut down on chocolate because it's getting a bit ridiculous. So during Lent I've said I'm just going to stick to 1 square a day of the chocolate, and in order to do that I just sort of keep my square over that side, so that's what I've got left for today. See if I can cope. And then yeah, I've got more pasta over that side, the evil wheat based stuff that Mummy uses, and then seaweed here, really great source of iodine, which is supposed to be good for the thyroid apparently. Tastes quite nice as well, if you like that sort of thing. It's nice having like soups and stir fries. Right, next shelf. Yeah, well stocked up on tinned mackerel, sardines there. I tend to have quite a lot of that sort of thing for lunch. And normal tins like tinned tomatoes, a few beans, some chocolate almonds. Do love a bit of pesto, I must say. I love basil. And creamed coconut here. So yeah, coconut is a great source of fat. It's supposed to kind of boost metabolism. It's really good for immune system. This is really cheap as well. It's only about 70p for a box. And what I do as well is I cut the fat bit off as well, and I put it in a little pot so that I can cook with it, because it's supposed to be very robust. It doesn't denature when you heat it up to fry things. So the body recognises it and it'll burn it a lot more readily than a lot of other fats. So, and it tastes really nice as well. You can use it in all sorts of baking. Like as soon as you mix anything chocolatey with it, then it's almost like you're getting chocolate but without quite as much of the badness, because there's like a natural sweetness there. So, top tip. Bottom shelf is a little bit naughtier maybe, but it's where we keep a lot of our flavours and things. So we've got like, yeah, squid sauce, soy sauce, balsamic vinegar. That side is more for the sweet stuff. So Mum's chocolate spread. And what else? Oh yeah, there's about 5 pots of jam in there, Mum. And then we've got another 3 in the fridge. So anyone in Baslow who would like a pot of jam, then get in touch. Just before we move on, sorry, we're going to say something then, Mum.
So you do keep buying pots of jam instead of eating my homemade.
When did I last buy a pot of jam?
Not quite recently.
That is just not even true.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I think it is.
Don't believe everything you hear on Facebook. Right. Yeah, so this is one of my bugbears, right? Oxo kind of sells itself as this big like family brand and everything. If you look at the ingredients on Oxo, it's got like MSG, all sorts in it. It's just not natural at all. So, and similarly as well, these kind of pots of gravy, they're not good, I'm afraid. Yeah, they're very artificial. So use meat juices, and then you can get more natural based ones like this. That's yeah, something worth considering, because I'm not a fan of Oxo. Yeah, I think that's it for that cupboard. Drinks cupboard. I'm a big fan of lots of different herbal teas. I do drink normal tea as well, I must say, with normal milk. But I try to not have too much. And again, during Lent, I'm just limiting myself to 1 caffeinated drink a day, which is a bit annoying, but I'm hanging on in there. So some of the favourites in here, I drink quite a lot of Red Bush. It's a good source of antioxidants apparently. Same with this sort of blueberry tea that I get from the international supermarket. I've got some lemon and ginger. I've just discovered Twinings do some really nice flavours of green tea, and I've had quite a few people assume that I drink green tea because I'm quite healthy, but I don't actually really like the taste of it. But I do really like these ones. So this is caramelised apple. They do like a salted caramel one, cherry bakewell, mango and lychee. There's lovely ones anyway, and it makes it far more palatable. Another one here, the barley cup. It's a really good substitute for coffee. It tastes quite similar to coffee, and you get the same kind of hit of my mum shaking her head. Well, I just get the same kind of comforting feel when I have this as to what I have when I have coffee. And I'm quite sensitive to caffeine, so yeah, it's good. In fact, sometimes I'll just sort of mix half a teaspoon of that, half a teaspoon of that. Yeah, then obviously normal tea, peppermint, lemon and ginger, you get the picture. Oats as well. I used to buy gluten-free oats, but then I went to a talk by a guy from Sheffield University who's like an expert on gluten, and he says that the reaction that the gut gives to normal gluten, where it sort of releases a lot of chemicals that in effect, eating the gluten in oats doesn't have the same effect apparently. So, and I must say I don't actually feel bad when I eat normal oats, whereas I do feel bad when I eat normal gluten. So anyway, don't know how you guys might react because everyone's different.